Hello everyone. This is just a quick video. I'm doing Escape from Tarkov. Trying out. I'm gonna try out a few different guns in the videos to come. I want to actually kind of start this into a mini series, seeing if things are viable and cost effective. The first one I decided to do, as you can probably tell from the title, is the classic sniper shotgun, which is running slugs into a pump action, using it like a bolt action, putting some kind of scope on it, either 4 times or an 8 times or whatever you got in your game. And then using it as like a bolt action. The idea is you use it like a bolt action, so you have that range option, but it being a shotgun with slugs, hopefully you also do quite well in close range CQB, because you can hopefully one-shot your opponents, unlike some games where bolt actions don't one-shot in CQB. Yada yada. Plus you have a better fire rate, so even if the bolt action does one-shot, you have this advantage going for you. The reason why I wanted to do this gun was my most played game, I think, ever was Battlefield 3 with over 4,000 hours. The most used gun in that game was the sniper shotgun. I loved it to death. It was just so fun. And I played on console, so that thing was a skill cannon and a half. And I just got so good with it. So since there's such crazy amounts of customization in Escape from Tarkov, I thought I'd try this out and see if it's viable. Disclaimer, as far as I know, you can't attach a PSO, so the cheapest way to get a scope on your gun is by putting this rail. I'll go over how to attach everything in a sec, after we go into a little montage of you guys seeing the gun in action, and then putting your 4X of choice that isn't a PSO. Also, another disclaimer, servers were quite laggy. They were when I recorded this, and there's actually, I totaled up the money I made, or spoiler alert, lost, and I actually took out some of my deaths just simply because the servers were so laggy I didn't want to count it, and like it was a thing, it was a death that was unavoidable, no matter how well I played or what gun I was using. Similar to that, every time I die, the setup costs about 89k. So this with like a pack gun, you'll see what I'm using in the video. And the third thing is I also treated these like normal runs. So for example, if I PK'd an M4, spoiler alert, again, I did not PK an M4, but if I did, I would then obviously be using that gun because it's much better than mine. So I just I ran it on forest, you'd probably want to run a solo bolt action sniper, and I just try to get as much profit out of it as I can. So just totally normal safe runs. I didn't go like balls deep, seeing like a group of 5 going after them. I was just trying to play it like I normally would, trying to maximize my profit. All right, I'm gonna roll the clips now, and you guys can see it in action when I get back. We'll talk about it, how much this gun fucking sucks. It sucks. Holy. Oh. I got him. Get wrecked, nerd. What you doing? But I need those painkillers. That was the laggiest. That was the laggiest thing ever. Oh my goodness. Okay, how are we doing on health? Completely destroyed me, and we're losing. And my stomach's broken. Hold on. Whew, got him. So this thing's not bad at like that kind of range, but it just fucking anything else, it sucks balls, and there's even better options that are cheaper. So this guy's using hollow point. What a numbnut. Oh, he actually hit me, but he had hollow point on, so he didn't kill me. Thank you. Jeez. Whew. Stop. Ah. Just 20 seconds away too. That was a great run. The sad thing about getting this VSS is it's just going to be another thing that sits in my inventory that I'll never use, and it'll take a shit ton of space. Now I have minimal space. So I shot that guy so many times. Fuck this gun. Fuck. Why did the VSS have to drop when I was doing this stupid video? No. Oh my god, this gun is terrible. I don't mind including that. It's just 2 fucking hashlings here. Hold on. Yeah. Oh my god. Double check him real quick. No shit, I just shot my gun up in the air because I'm an idiot. I just killed 2 guys. No, I don't have to see the right chair, I'm 4. No, 4. That would have been 10 times easier if I had buckshot and not a fucking sniper scope from the top of my shotgun. We have to aim up a lot more. Okay. Am I using slugs? Yeah, I'm using slugs. So, sniper shotgun. To put it simply, it's bad. It's not very good. Just to show you guys how to build it real quick. You're gonna want to use, your shotgun of choice. This is the mount that you'll need right here. The Kiba arms, whatever, and then that'll give you a long enough thing to put any kind of 4X you want on it. You could also buy this grip. Put on the back of your shotgun. This should give you enough room to put red dot sights. I'll talk about why you should do that in a sec. Or at least put red dot sights on. To put it plain and simply, this gun is just not very good. I'm going to talk really quick about the shotguns, and I'm going to talk about slugs versus buckshot. So, shotguns are one of the kind of weapon groups in the game that hardly get played, really. You see them all the time because scavs have them, but you rarely see players taking them out, especially outside a factory. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, alright, so let's talk about buckshot real quick. Buckshot's good. Like, the guns compared to other games, they shoot pretty far for a shotgun. Because of the limb system, you losing limbs, they completely tear people up. And plus, if you hit someone in all the limbs with a buckshot, they can't heal very fast because they have to heal every limb individually. But because Escape from Tarkov has armor and stuff, the shotguns really fall off. Let me just quickly go back to my inventory. I just did a raid, not with this setup, with a different setup. I got lit up by shotguns multiple times from scavs. I ran to a large group of player scavs. Armor's barely even dented. It hasn't even gone halfway through. Honestly, I could bring this out to another raid, and it probably wouldn't make a difference without repairing it. The only way you can kill geared players with buckshot is by spraying them at the legs. The first shot hopefully breaking the legs. Hopefully you're behind them. And then you just keep laying into the legs as much as you can. Maybe the arms. And just try to eventually just kill them that way. The pump action shotgun's not great for that. You don't have the damage output you need to completely kill someone fast shooting at the legs. The semi-automatic shotgun is really better for that. Now, the reason why this setup is bad is just because, one, it's so expensive. Two, there are much better options, and three, you just really can't get the range out of the slugs. The slugs move at half the speed of most bullets, and they just don't seem to hit anything once you get above 50 meters out. You can see in the clips, maybe I was doing something wrong, I don't know, but they just don't work very well. If you really want to run a shotgun with slugs, which is probably the better option, just because you can now deal with that armor, the slug will go through the P.A.C.A. if you hit at close range in the upper chest, and I think you can even see it in one of the clips. You really don't want to run buckshot, just because if you're running into people, especially like outside of the first week of a wipe, just because you can't deal with armor very well. If you want to run slugs, what I recommend you do is you buy the 153, which is a semi-automatic shotgun. Right here, you extend your magazine size with this to 8. You can also get these for the pump action. Change your barrel size to whatever you want. Make it longer, make it shorter. It's up to you, depending on the map you're on. And then you can either buy this, or because then you lose the butt stock. I still just prefer buying the this railing, and then just put a red dot sight on it and kind of use it like you would. It's still a CQB weapon. No matter what you do to a shotgun, I think it has to be a CQB weapon. You can it's kind of like a meme using it long range, I guess. It's just not great, but you could kill someone, but it really has to be a CQB weapon. And what slugs lets you do is you sacrifice kind of the utility and like scav killing whatever with a buckshot, and you then gain some range and the ability to at least kind of deal with people with armor. There's still better options, but this is but if you do want to run a shotgun with slugs, this is the best way to do it. I will say though, in one of the clips, the clip where I'll play it, I might play it now real quick. The clip where I'm shooting at the guy while I'm waiting to extract at the car. I think I hit him twice. I slow it down enough. I think I hit him in both arms, and the guy did not drop. You have to hit him in the chest. It's still a skill cannon. It's very annoying. There are much better options. So as much as I think the weapon is fun, I just can't recommend it. So overall, I'm just gonna give it a 6 out of 10 for being good, but the cost effectiveness is like a 2 out of 10. The thing's fucking terrible. All in all, I lost 250k, which is not terrible out of the 8 runs I did, but I actually did more runs than that. Just some of them I lost to the game being very laggy, and I didn't want to count them. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.